What is up, guys? It's your boy Sunset Cactus, and today, it has been quite the week for Destiny 2 to say the least. The community is in a frenzy right now. Like, people are furious, people are ecstatic, everyone is shocked, and that's because on Thursday, with the Bungie weekly update, something no one expected was announced. Now, in this update, there was actually a ton of information because Bungie was talking about how the power level would work when the new Final Shape DLC comes out. Stuff you absolutely want to know about, especially if you're getting ready for the Day 1 raid. If you want to know all that information, I did do a video covering that. Check it out, it's linked up above. But the announcement that we're specifically focusing on in this video is the fact that Bungie has removed sunsetting from the game. So, essentially, if you are one of the few people who doesn't know what's going on here, years and years ago, the power level of items was getting a bit out of control. And so to handle this, what Bungie did is they sunset items. So you'll have very old items that actually have like a gray symbol on them, and that means that their power level is stuck at the power floor. So it's stuck at the lowest possible power, and it can't be infused. Now, Bungie said, several times, mind you, that this stuff would always be sunset, that you could feel safe deleting that gear. And so everyone was pretty darn shocked when suddenly now that gear from 4, 5, 6 years ago, if you've been hanging on to it, if you've been just emotionally attached to a weapon from years and years ago, that emotional attachment might have paid off because you can infuse it and use it all the way up to the end game when the Final Shape DLC comes out. And so again, the community reaction was crazy. Public enemy number one is Dado because he would do vault cleaning videos, and a lot of people's legacy gear got deleted because of that guy. But let's be honest here, guys, like, I'm not actually mad at Dado. Okay, maybe a little bit, but in all seriousness, you know, we all agreed to this vault cleaning, and my vault's full right now. Like, if I didn't delete this legacy gear, I don't think I would have room for some of the new incredible gear. And to be perfectly frank, a lot of the legacy gear has just been power crept out of existence. Like, even if you've been hanging on to stuff that was good back in the day, likely there are just straight up better replacements. But some legacy gear might actually warrant seeing play in the Final Shape, and that's what we're going to go over in this video. I'm going to go over the few pieces of legacy gear in my vault that Dado didn't get, and then of course everyone, because they know how much crap I deleted, has been tweeting me their incredible legacy gear. So again, we're going to be going over that, going over some of the stuff that you should absolutely check your vault for, and some of the stuff that is going to be warranted using when the Final Shape comes out. Okay, so first of all, we got the Bygones. I don't know if you guys remember this pulse rifle, but this thing dominated in the Crucible. It was so good with kill clip. Now, full auto trigger system has been power crept by the darn settings menu, because you can just turn on full auto in the settings. So yeah, this is probably, you know, I kept this for emotional reasons. It's not actually very good, especially this is literally a useless perk now, which is crazy. Anyways, after that, my Duke. Me and Dado fought about this. I kept it, baby. I kept it. Ricochet rounds or high cal with rapid hit kill clip. Kill clip on a 120, especially after the damage nerf, is going to be how you get consistent 2-hit kills, right? Because otherwise, Rampage and stuff like that, they nerfed it so it doesn't give you the 2-hit kills. So, you know, am I really going to be using this thing in PvP? Probably not, but hey, it's one more I kept. Now, this one's an interesting one. Did keep the Blast Furnace with Feeding Frenzy kill clip. Yeah, the new one that's coming back next week in a couple days is just straight up way better than this. Like, it can get, in the left column, you can get kinetic tremors. You can get like kinetic tremors plus plus like 1 for all or something insane. So, yeah, unfortunately, this Blast Furnace, I'm gonna do it. On camera, I'm gonna do it. It's gotta go. Like, it's so power crept by the new one. After that, Steel Feather Repeater. I still love this thing as a 720. Feeding Frenzy, multi-kill clip. This was a much better roll before Feeding Frenzy was nerfed to the ground. Let me tell you, man, this thing shredded back in the day. The Season of Dawn weapons are so darn good. And I am so glad I hung on to this bad boy. Dude, perfect paradox with the tack meg, which is what you want because it only goes up to 8. So it goes from 7 to 8. Demo, trench. I love this thing. I loved it. I might unironically use this in the final shape. Now, has it been power crap? Probably. I don't even care. Like, still, demo plus trench is a pretty good roll. Trench used to be a lot better. It did get a catch and nerf, but I still think it's a pretty darn good roll. And man, I love this thing. And I love the Season of Dawn aesthetic for all that stuff. All right, what else do we got here? The next thing we got is actually nothing else on this page. We actually got nothing here. We got nothing here. And then... now this was purely an emotional keep. This is the original Aikilos, like the one perk, well I guess 2 with threat, but like Trench Barrel, OG Aikilos, not even the one of the 12 times it was reissued. That's probably, I'm just gonna keep that. I'm just gonna keep that because it's so iconic. And then you guys might see we got some juicy ones right here. First of all, we do have the Mind Benders. I did keep this thing. Now, accurized rounds, slide shot for the range, quick draw. Aggressive frames I can't even spawn with quick draw anymore. So this is kind of insane. Unfortunately, I got the rifled barrel. Like, nowadays, you don't want to lose the handling. Rifled barrel is not as good as it was. And I don't really know, like... I guess I could put on Corkscrew and lose a bit of range, which is not the worst thing, and I do get some handling back. Or I could say, screw it, I don't need the handling, I got Quick Draw. Like, so this actually might have been a little bit of a keep right here. This thing, I expect both my role and other people who kept Mindbenders, this is still going to be incredibly good in the Crucible, and expect to start seeing this a lot more in light level gated activities within the final shape. After that, guys, I kept a ring and nail. This auto rifle is so sick. I'm kind of sad it didn't get reissued, but still, this thing has Dragonfly plus Rampage. I still think that's pretty good. On a precision frame auto rifle, you don't often see Dragonfly on auto rifles in general, and if you do, it's usually the slowest shooting archetype. So yeah, like, I still think this is good. Dragonfly will actually trigger and be affected by Rampage. So if you have Rampage times 3, it'll improve the damage of Dragonfly, which is pretty sick. I did it, baby. I kept one. Kindled Orchid with Kill Clip plus Rampage. The absolute wombo combo. You trigger these both, and you are 2-tapping with a 140, no problem. Like, if you can chain kills in PvP, it is insane. And even in PvE, like, this is such a rare combo. Like, this is going to be something, people who kept this, like, this could be worth using. I really don't like using hand cannons without explosive payload, but man, I'll make an exception for this bad boy. After that, I randomly have a Wizened Rebuke with Under Pressure Rangefinder. Seems pretty good. I don't know why I kept it, but I did. I got the OG beloved with the Snapshot plus Quick Draw. All right. Hey, just saw the Phase reboot. They're going to be putting me in. Once I start getting clips with this bad boy in the Crucible, just you wait. Unfortunately, it didn't really get a good... I guess I could put on full bore, hey, for like the more range. I don't know, but hey, definitely you're gonna see some beloveds more coming out. I guess they reissued this and it could get the same roll, but the OG one just has the swag factor now. After that, okay, I randomly kept the Trophy Hunter because it looks so cool. Like, literally, this is one of the coolest looking weapons they've ever made, like the Scion Sniper Rifle, and it was in a random seasons pass. Now, Triple Tap plus Vorpal was the god roll for the time. I will never be using this because it has been power crept to absolute crap. So, unfortunately, there it is. Next page here, got nothing here, nothing there. And then I randomly have, well, I have the old Hammerhead, the OG Hammerhead. You know, Dynamic plus Rampage was what I had, and it's just been power crept, you know, like, it's gotta go. Now, this one, Bane of Sorrow, you know, I just had to keep something from this raid And Dragonfly plus Outlaw is not that good at all, right? It's kind of like the best this thing could get. But yeah, I gotta keep one Crown of Sorrow's weapon for sure. After that, I think that's pretty much it for this page. Go on to the next page. Nothing there. And sadly, that's actually it. Other than this random Shadow's Mind helmet, if I want to put on a depreciated Taken Armaments, I have no idea why I have this, but hey, Bungie's not going to get this, okay? That's mine. I'm keeping it. Now, on to Twitter, where you guys have been bragging about all the stuff you kept. First of all, we have DVS here. With this SMG, I don't really see this being that amazing. Now, the Breachlight. I am so upset I deleted my Breachlight. If you have a Breachlight, especially with the Demolitionist plus Rampage roll, like that's still going to be good. That is going to be good in the final shape. The Breachlight is so good. My goodness. After that, Tempered Dynamo. Oh, I deleted mine too. Dude, it can get opening shot on the left, opening shot plus high impact reserves. If the few people who kept this could be absolutely cranking in the Crucible. Like that perk combo is so insane. And then Line in the Sand is very cool, but this has been power crept to heck, so I wouldn't worry about this one. This guy here, absolute legend with all the stuff he kept. Yeah, like Old School Rose is going to be a good one as well. Like, sheesh. And don't forget the 21 Delirium machine gun. You can just withdraw this from collections, I believe, as a full gun. Like, it's going to be pretty sick as well. Then we got this guy going, Lisan Al-Gaib. And first of all, the Old School Braytech, definitely power crept. But quite a flex that he actually kept this bad boy. I think you can withdraw this from collections as well. And then we have a Spiteful Fang here. Honestly, this is a great roll as well, just with Archer's Tempo Rampage. And again, just such a cool old school weapon. These weapons are now like the rarest weapons in the game. Patrick here with a Plu Perfect that actually has Rangefinder plus Kill Clip. That is going to be nutty, dude. Now, Raspy here has some insane stuff. A No Feelings with the OG box breathing roll. Unfortunately, box breathing nerfed to crap, so this isn't going to see a ton of play. Dust Rock Blues. If you have a Dust Rock Blues, this is another shotgun that in PvP, like, you're going to be seeing more of this thing. This thing is look at that range. Look at that range! Look at that roll! Yeah, this thing's sick. After that, Old School Blast Furnace. Again, so power crept, like it's unreal. And another Perfect Paradox with kind of the more of like a PvP roll, actually slide shot in there. Like, there was a lot of good Perfect Paradox rolls. Mr. Gold here with another Kindled Orchid, and then actually a Martyr's Retribution here with auto-loading demo. Honestly, not a bad little wave frame. Then we got Roach here with a dirty Aerontil PvP roll. Firmly planted, tap the trigger. This guy's going to be sniping with this thing. Oh my gosh. And there's going to be a lot more than that, but I got to end the video somewhere, guys. Let me know in the comment section what sunset weapons you hung on to that you're excited to use in the final shape. Guys, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.